Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday to you. Uh, I hope you're all doing well. Um, as you can probably tell, I've got a touch of laryngitis and bronchitis, of course. And Juliet and I, we were talking this morning, and she said, "Well, maybe you got COVID." I said, "Oh, I don't have COVID. I don't have COVID. I don't have COVID." So I sat here for a while and I thought, okay, I'll just take a test. Well, the first time around I did the test, I messed it up. So then I did it again, and just like I thought, negative. So it is for sure, because I've had bronchitis and laryngitis for years. You know, it um, it comes and goes. The last few years I haven't had it. Okay, so I did this. So there you can see it's January. So I'm just finishing up on the Y. I know I was supposed to do Welcome Gnome, but you know what? I got onto this and I'm just. But tomorrow I will spin the wheel again. Oh, speaking of tomorrow, I am going to do a live, but this time round, I'm going to try it on the Microsoft Teams. Okay. And I will put a link to it on the Facebook group. And I will see if it's going to work there. Okay. Now, if for some reason it does not work and nobody's getting on, or it's really nothing's going right because I don't know the first thing about it, then I'm going to go back to YouTube. Okay. So I think I'm going to start it at 1 o'clock tomorrow, Central Standard Time. Okay, so that's 2 hours earlier than it was last week. And so, and when I do the video, I can't upload it. It just will not upload. An hour is just too much, too difficult for my internet to handle it. It just, oh gosh, it just won't load. So that will be my video for the day. And if you are from Germany, von Deutschland, then I will speak German. Ich werde Deutsch sprechen für ein paar Minuten. For a few minutes, I'll speak German. And I'll kind of go back and forth. So don't feel like it's just only if you speak English. I mean, if you speak another language, feel free to, jump in too. And I will try and, especially if it is, if we can get it that we each, we see each other and we can talk to each other. Okay, that's my goal in all of this, is to do that. But we'll see, right? And I don't know how it's going to work because, like I said, I've not used it. But so if that doesn't work, we'll go back to the YouTube and I will see if perhaps some other way I can do it. Maybe I think Facebook has a program and I can see about doing that. Yeah. So, and if we find a program that works, we can go longer than an hour if it is that you wish. Um, it's just entirely up to you guys what you want to do. But I will post the link to it, and then you have to go in there, and I think you have to sign up and have a password and things like that. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure on how to link everybody up, but I think it is that there has to be email addresses involved. Which I'm not. I just want to have it that if you're, excuse me, if you're part of the group, that you can just, that it would be just stitching in the Interlake, and it's only those of us who are in that group, can see it, right? So, but let me look at it a little bit more today. But I have to see how I'm feeling because my chest is really, it's really sore. Excuse me. Darn bronchitis anyways. And I even took my puffer there again this morning. And it seemed to help for a few minutes. And now it started up again. One of the ladies from church there, she's got COVID. But all I know is that I don't. So, but I only had one shot, right? And I think that makes a difference because a lot of these people I hear who have COVID again and again and again have had all their shots and then some. So, and I only, against my better judgment, had one poke. So, but I did have what I believe was COVID way back when it first came to Canada, before the government even said anything. I got it. Because I was deathly ill then. Absolutely deathly ill. So, I had my kick at the can. No, that's it. So, yeah. I'll be interested to see what the wheel spins tomorrow. I oh gosh, keep hitting that. It's because this darn needle here is sharp. I did have another one here. I'm wondering. Yeah, that's duller. Yeah, I think I'm going to change this needle because that to me is too sharp. And I'm going to do this, and yeah, that's a lot better. We'll see what happens with this one if I keep getting it here on my poor thumb. So, yeah, I just, normally I don't do counted, but I just got onto this and it seems fairly easy. Now, if it was a much smaller count or higher count, right? If it was, then I wouldn't be able to. But this seems to work just fine. Oh, Juliet, she was cleaning up and she found a whole whack of I put it over in my craft room. But when I first moved down to Oakville, I had downsized. So I'd gotten rid of a whole bunch of craft supplies. And I had a whole bag of, like, Ada. There's some, not linen, but there's some even weave. And so she came across it. And so she wanted to know if I wanted it back. And I said, well, yeah, sure. Because I'm doing these things. So I thought, well, yeah. Okay, I will do this. Because there's two parts to this. There's this one. And then there's the round one. So, yeah. So, I happen to like this series. I do like the series, the Trucking Along series. And I have, I think, 6 of them. 6 months of them. So, I'd like to be able to do them. But I won't be doing them on black. No way. I would like to maybe perhaps tea dye it, coffee dye it, do a mottled look. I don't know. I was going to go for my walk today, but I've decided against it because I don't want my bronchial tubes to be irritated any more than they already are. As soon as this starts uploading, and my upload speed right now is at 6, so I pray it continues. And Yeah, that's unusual for it to be that high. I pray it stays that way. But anyways, then I'm going to vacuum. Finally vacuum. So, what have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do one more. Well, if you're wondering what program I'm using, because these are PDFs, I am using GoodNotes 5, I believe is what it is. And I find it really good. I have a lot of my PDFs, patterns that I've gotten off of Etsy. And so instead of just having in my email that I can just look at the pattern and that's it, I can't mark it off, I imported into GoodNotes. Now, if you do have Pattern Keeper, which I think is a free program for Android, it's, as far as I know, it's not available for Apple products yet. But I did hear they are working on it. Can someone tell me if it is that they've gotten that up and running? They've been at that for years trying to get it, and I don't understand why they can't get it. And a lot of people, they swear by it. But see, I like my Apple products. I have right from the get-go. I've tried Android. I don't like it. So I have my iPad tablet, my Kindle tablet, and my iPhone. So my iPhone's an older one. It's an iPhone 7. And it's a refurbished one that I bought. So, but it's served me well over 3 years now so far. I got it through Apple. So and they do refurbished. Oops. I think that's blue, is it not? Black. Maybe that's black. That's the best way to get something, is if you really want it, is to buy a refurbished one. Because I don't have any problem with it at all. Not at all. Because I couldn't afford a brand new iPhone. So refurbished works good for me. Oh gosh. I cut it, but I cut it right at the knot there. So, and the little brat there, he's down by my feet there, sleeping with Lilybell. And he's actually pretty good today. laying there with Lilybell. He's pretty calm there today. I don't know what happened overnight, but... And Jonah's up. He's laying up there in the penthouse, which he's quite happy about. So... But yeah, I'm going to... Is that blue or black? I think that's black. I did have some 939 out, and I'm hoping it's that I didn't get that. Oh, come on. So... But, alright, so we got that one and that one. And, otherwise, not much else is happening. It's just going to be a quiet day. Juliet and John came over yesterday, and they changed the filters in the furnace. And, like, the filters were really bad. And the filters should be changed every month. And I asked them to please come and change it before now. They never did. And it's just ideally that it's changed you know, every month during the winter months. But I'm just happy it's changed now. I'm good now. So, especially with my asthma being okay, right there. Oh, okay. There. I finished my audiobook yesterday. It was called The Cedar House. Or the Cypress House. It was actually really good. It was really good. It was really good. Set in the 30s. In 1935. And, but it was really good. So, I think I'm going to find another audiobook today, and I will put that on, and I will sit here and listen to that. But first, I'm going to vacuum up, because I've got catnip all over the place. All over the place. So, because I had put catnip there on the cat tree. But, so what are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I had a dream last night. Oh, it was a good dream. It was a good dream. I won't go into the details of it, but it was really good. It was really good. I was involved with this man, and I don't know who he was. I don't know what his name was. Nothing. But it was a good dream. It was a good dream. You know, you ever get those dreams there where they linger? You know, they made such an impression on you that it just lingers. Seems like you carry it with you all day. And this was the type of dream that did. There's a lot of the details that I'm missing. But it was, yeah, it was a good dream. So, Alexa, what's the forecast?
Currently, in Eriksdale, it's minus 11 degrees Celsius with cloudy skies. Today, you can expect overcast weather with a high of minus 4 degrees and a low of minus 11 degrees.
So -4 today. That sounds pretty good. I should say that should I lose my voice where my laryngitis becomes much worse and that I lose my voice, which is a good possibility because I have in the past, and sometimes to the point where I have just a squeak, then what I will do is I will do Stitch with Me's, but I won't be saying much at all. Okay? I will talk, but sometimes if my voice goes completely, then it'll be just whispers. But if I have my camera right up close, then the microphone should be able to pick it up. Okay. All right, so that's that. Okay. So I'll do this. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's nice when you can work on Accounted. I think it's nice when I can actually do work on Accounted. And that it goes together so nicely. I have made boo-boos on it, though. So this is, if you haven't figured it out already, is one of the charts. This is the month-to-month charts from Stitching with the Housewives. Okay. And I I really like this set. And did I say I have December? I'm waiting for February, March, April. I know she was working on April. I think it was April, yeah. I'm waiting for it to come out in PDF because I don't like paper charts. Just don't do it for me. It's a lot harder for me to see it and to do it. And should it be that the wheel picks another one of my counted ones, then what I'm going to do is I will, I think I'll take a picture and then have it imported into my GoodNotes, because I can blow it up and I can see it a lot better. So I'm getting very close to finishing the January. So that'll be good. And I will have this finished, the January at least. So then that means tomorrow, whatever it is that I get, I don't mind, because at least I'll have the January part done. Now, it won't be all mounted or anything for the month here, but that's okay. At least I'll have this done. So I went looking on Netflix today, and there was nothing there that interested me at all. And same on Prime. There was nothing. Not a thing. Not a thing. Not a thing. Seems like they go like that. They get something interesting. Like, I watched The Rig, and that was, I think that was on Prime, was it not? And that was really good. And now there's nothing again. But it could be me. It could be that I'm just not, I just haven't found anything that's interesting. And, yeah. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to finish this here. So I just join this up to here, and then the word January will be finished. And this really didn't take me very long. That's the beauty of these, is that it really did not take me very long to do this. And the design is only like that wide. So, yeah. And it's only that high. Okay. So it's not very big. And so I will put this on, do this as a flat finish. And then every month just change it out. So, and so that's good. I just hope for July that it's not Americana, because, you know, there's a whole world out there outside of the U.S. And to have it where it's constantly red, white, and blue just really, you know, negates the whole world, right? So, should it be that it is red, white, and blue, I will change things to just red and white because Canada Day is on the 1st of July. And then just put other things in there. But I don't know yet. I don't know what she's going to have. I hope she keeps it rather neutral. Yeah, and we'll see. So, but yeah, I'm liking this. Anyways, okay, that's it for me. So, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so do those two. And so does Jonah, who's up there in the penthouse. So, thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for dying on the cross for me so that my sins may be forgiven. And this I pray for all of you as well. So please stay tuned, and I will post. I could have it down below here in the description box, but I will for sure have it over on the Facebook group. So if you haven't joined the Facebook group yet, you still can. And that is Stitching in the Interlake. My email address is stitchingintheinterlake, all one word, @gmail.com. So please like, share, subscribe, comment. Thank you so very much to all of my subscribers and my new subscribers. I thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't think many of you really understand what it means to me to have all of you out there. It's just my heart sings with joy knowing, and I do mean that. I'm not just saying it. These are not just empty words. I really, 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 really believe it, you know, like I really mean it. So just know how very dear to my heart each and every one of you are. And hopefully, and I'm praying that tomorrow I'll get to see all your lovely faces. And yeah, and we can all communicate back and forth. That's what I'm hoping for. But if it does not go, okay, I'll give it about maybe 10 minutes. If it does not go, I will switch over to YouTube and I will do a live from YouTube. Okay? And no, it can't be uploaded. So stay tuned. 1 o'clock Central Standard Time. Okay? So that is that's 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That is noon Mountain Time, 11 o'clock Pacific time. And you can find out where you are for the rest of the world. Okay, so that just kind of gives you what that is. Okay. All right, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. God willing, of course. Toodaloodles, everybody.